season of EA Sports College Football kicking off here in Week 0. It's the Kent State Golden Flashes and the South Carolina Gamecocks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
A down year for Shane Beamer and the Gamecocks, but they have Lenora Sellers back, and they made some noise in the transfer portal. Fans are expecting a resurgent Gamecock squad stepping onto the field at Williams-Brice Stadium this season. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. So South Carolina's kicker headed to the football to start this 2026 season. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Kent State's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're
caught, and he's got room. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Some misdirection with the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Right back to him on the ground. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And down he goes.
I love playing man coverage on the back end, giving those receivers faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
The Golden Flashes will punt it away on fourth down. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Makes a move. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through. Now that is a play that will get your sidelines into the game with that touchdown.
And you could see once he left everybody in the dust and he was going to the house, the sidelines going nuts. What a big-time play to take the lead. Defense did its job. Now special teams coming through in a big way.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. That opening script from the offensive coordinator didn't lead to a score as they punted on their first possession. Now they have it back. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Banks. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? The play action fake. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Under fire. Complete to the left.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
They'll try to run for it. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Golden Flashes are moving quickly down the field. Gonna run it. It's King. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Now they're going to throw it. Pocket breaking down. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Well, I guess they call it a free safety for a reason. He was free to do a little ad-libbing there.
And most of the time, you have that guy in the middle of the field kind of reading the quarterback's eyes, playing the quarterback. You could tell he was dialed into the quarterback, saw him, saw he was taking off, went to him, got him on the ground.
It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
The Golden Flashes will line up to punt it away. The last time they punted it went back for 6. On his way back from the 20. He gets a block. And there he goes. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And here comes Lenoris Sellers. His first order of business, manage the game and don't get them behind the sticks. On the run, it's McAllister. At the 20, he's got space. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around him doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal.
Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Gamecocks!
And how about this offense? Man, they must have used fall camp perfectly. Coming out firing on all cylinders, smooth, in a rhythm. Great start to the year by this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. The Golden Flashes offense ready to get this drive started. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's King. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. To the air on 2nd down. Here comes comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Talking to coaches before the game, they wanted to start fast. This offense, man, not only have you not put anything together, the defense hasn't either. This game has gotten away from them early. They need to do a better job of protecting their quarterback.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on third down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm, but you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Here's Sellers to throw. He slings it deep to the left. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, South Carolina.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the second quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
Just got a little casual with it and blew the extra point. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. So here comes Kent State's offense, ready to get this drive underway. Nothing but punts as a result of the first 3 offensive drives, hoping this one gets a little more done. Bringing the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. All right, guys, let's think a little bit about Kent State. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hotter.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
And the Golden Flashes will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. They'll run the option. Quick toss. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1. Guys, let's chat just for a second about South Carolina. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, there's a crease. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown.
27, Kent State, 0.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Hold and fire complete. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Running inside, it's King. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
A really good awareness by the defense. I'm supposed to drop back. I'm supposed to see the quarterback, and when he throws it, go break on it, gets the tip, and then you get the pick. That's just gravy. That's just a cherry on top of the sundae. And then take it back to the house. Let's get weird. Nice play by the defense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead.
That makes the score South Carolina 34, Kent State 0.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. The run inside. It's King. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is a sophomore offensive lineman down on the play, and we hope he's able to return soon. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Fires to the big fella. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking for a gap, it's King. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
And you've already sent your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. As we take a look at the stats, things are a little one-sided so far. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. The Golden Flashes will send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose already, the 5th kick of the night. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. The transfer has it his first carry. Breaks into the open. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here comes the option. Hard running there. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback, somebody has to have the pitch, and most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more.
Upstairs, he's got it. Makes a grab at the 6-yard line. It's first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Trying to run, it's McAllister. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
And we call his name again. This is the same guy. Remember, he had the defensive touchdown already. Now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, getting the sack. He's been all over the field today.
And the Golden Flashes will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his own end zone. He's got it. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they wanted. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. Gonna let it fly. Got it. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell a quarterback drops back. He sees his guy and he knows he's open, but watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The Golden Flash's offense ready to get this drive started. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll go to the counter. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Golden Flashes will try to pin them back with the punt. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. A huge return there, steps out of bounds, but man, did he put his team in great position. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Throwing Sellers. That's caught. It's McAllister. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. New set of downs after the completion. Tight end now in motion. Gives it on the option. Got enough space. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The Gamecocks trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Going to the run. It's McAllister. And he breaks the play. Touchdown Gamecocks.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run.
55, Kent State, 0.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. So here comes Kent State's offense, ready to get this drive underway. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's good. Oh, they're after him. And they got him.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
And the Golden Flashes will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Hauls it in at the 40. Can they catch him? Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. On the option. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. And the Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Sellers. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
And a really nice job by the defense winning second down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good third down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
Touchdown, Gamecocks! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
It was so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Back to throw, it's good. Rushes on him. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
And if you're going to throw a heater like that as a quarterback, you better be accurate because tips lead to picks, especially when you're throwing it over the middle of the field. That time trying to find his tight end, but it is not an accurate throw. It goes up in the air, and the defense makes him pay with the pick.
Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Guys, down on the home team sideline, the offense is getting ready to take the field right now, but they have been patting the defense on the back, patting guys on the helmet, saying, get that ball back for us. We are going to make them pay. This defense has kept their offense right in it. There's a ton of chemistry and excitement down here on the field. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's McAllister. He's picked up 48 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, Gamecocks! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. The Golden Flashes offense ready to get this drive started. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on third down. He's knocked down immediately, trying to catch them napping on the run and nothing doing. The Golden Flashes send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's got great speed. Bust through behind his pad. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. Buys a little time. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play but just couldn't find anybody open. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Running inside. It's McAllister. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Complete to the left. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, South Carolina! Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to throw. It's good. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
Man, sometimes you can live with mistakes, but you can't live with the critical mistakes. Like, turning the football over is one thing, but this is 2 now that he's thrown to the other team that's gone all the way back to the house. He's got to get this thing dialed in. You can't make these critical mistakes.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead.
That makes the score. South Carolina, 83. Penn State, 0.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The run inside. It's Kane. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll go right back to the run. Here's a little room there. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Here's the pressure. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be...
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
The offensive line's got to get it together, giving up a sack on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Under fire. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Well, The offense just set themselves up in a bad situation on this one. Second and third and long, there's not a lot of guesswork. Defense knows they're throwing the football, and you could tell in that pass rush, man, they were coming.
And the golden flashes line up to punt it away. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Makes the catch at the 35. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Here's Sellers to throw. Throws it deep. He's got it way down the field. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle.
And another connection and another big play for this offense. And they keep the gas to the floor. Like they're still throwing the football, still making big plays. And this defense, they still have found zero answers in how to get back in this football game.
An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Got his man. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open route.
That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, we welcome you into the Week 0 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Southern Mississippi taking on the James Madison Dukes. And it's the Golden Eagles sneaking out of here with an upset victory. Gonna have to see how the rankings shake up following this outcome, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Back over to your game inside Williams-Brice Stadium. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Williams-Brice.
The Golden Flashes will kick it away to crank up the second half. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Guys, I talked to Coach Shane Beamer at halftime. They are so thrilled. They knew coming into this game that their wide receiver was a weapon, and he has been electric here in the first half. They said they are going to feed him early and often to keep that momentum going here to start the second. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions, it is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Throwing Sellers. Fires to the middle. Finds his man. It's Hunt. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Listen, he's in a...
Going for it all. Touchdown! touchdown, Gamecocks. He got it beat down in bounds. He scores for the 5th time in this game.
And added on again, this offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
The AT unit on the field. Oh, and they blocked it. He's got a chance to take this one back. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out.
Penn State, 0. Number 24, set to kick this one away.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's complete to the right. Tripped up for the tackle. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That is a sophomore offensive lineman down on the play, and we hope he's able to return soon. And they got the completion, but no yards. Now they need to go forward to avoid a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Cole. He'll throw it. Pulls it in, it's Taylor. Made a defender miss. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. He's got it on the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Give to the running back. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. And the Golden Flashes decide to punt it away. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Slips through the line. He's going to get loose. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Stealing a score on special teams.
And every year there's exciting new freshmen to look at and talk about and pub up. And this guy got a lot of that pub, and you see why. The dynamic play on special teams. You could see the speed. You can see the wheels. And you know the reason the fans were jacked up when they signed this guy this year.
And the extra point is good. Finds his rhythm after shanking a couple. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. So here comes Kent State's offense, ready to get this drive underway. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive. Makes the catch, and he's free. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. They got the sack, but there is a man down on the play. So as they take a look at the injured player, we will take a timeout. The Golden Flashes, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Goes to the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Golden Flashes will punt it away on 4th down. Fair catch will be made just inside his own 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's McAllister. Makes it past the marker. He's got 99 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. To the ground. He's got it again. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
Takes the handoff. It's McAllister. Could be an alley. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Sellers on the play action. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone. He's in the house for the 6th time in this game.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Defense a little too anxious there. They're just making it easier for this offense. After that encroachment penalty, it's now 1st and 5. Looking downfield, it's Cole. Here's a heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
And guys, 2nd down didn't do them any favors as they face this 3rd down. They'll go to the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down. The Golden Flashes will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. After that punt return, there is a man slow to get up. Medical personnel out there checking on this senior defensive back. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end. There he goes. The 20, the 10, and he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The Golden Flashes offense ready to get this drive started. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Running inside, it's Baldwin. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback.
It's picked off and another empty drive. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
Number 24, set to kick it off.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. So here comes Kent State's offense, ready to get this drive underway. A quick pass to the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. Looking for a man. It's Cole. Bought a little time. Lets it go. Finds his man. It's Fisher. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They're desperate to do anything they can to try to slow down this guy who's just been spinning bean all day. A little carried away with that roughing penalty. Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Second down after the offense recovered its own fumble. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
Might have a chance. He stopped short, and it's 4th down.
I think one thing people don't take into account is...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory.
Go, go!
looking for a push on 4th down. And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop.
I like the idea to go for it there on 4th down. You're basically at midfield, and you've got confidence in your guys to be able to go out. You've got experience in this offense. Guys have made these types of plays before. That time, the defense stepped up, they bowed up, and made a better play and take over. Now you need your defense to get on the field in a sudden change situation and get you the football back.
Might as well give it to him again. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Gamecocks! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? He scores for the 5th time in this game.
David, I mean, you can take your hands away from your eyes. At this point, this thing is just defense optional. This is atrocious. Nobody wants to tackle in this game. Nobody wants to take an angle. It's another long touchdown. Great job by the running back. But when are these defenses going to show up?
Yeah, it's frustrating. It's hard to watch, man. We've got to get lined up, make sure you're in the right gap. You can't jump out of your gap. You can't guess. And these defenses, they're giving up big plays, and those are the ones that will kill you because it's points right away. And a lot of points in this football game, and these coordinators, they're not real happy right now.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem.
Number 24, set to kick this one away.
No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And the golden flashes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Fisher. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Swings it out to his running back. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. The Golden Flashes will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and take it back. Makes a move. There he goes. Open it up. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. Great place to start for this offense. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. Got enough for the first. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 22 after the huge pickup. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So 1st down, we'll open up the final period. Right back to the well. And he make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
On 3rd down, here's Auguste. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. Well, that's just piling on. not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back to pass. He makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time and get to that first down marker. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. So your defense has done yeoman's work. The idea, don't make any mistakes here. Take care of the ball and preserve this shutout. The run inside. It's McAllister. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Sellers. He rifles one deep to the left. Upstairs to make the catch. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up this scoreboard.
Maybe some room here. Touchdown, South Carolina! This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. He's in the house for the 6th time in this game.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he closed the deal by racing 35 yards to pay dirt. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. The Golden Flashes offense ready to get this drive started. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Off the play fake on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Baldwin. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He stopped immediately. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Stopped immediately. Might have gotten a little cute with that run on 3rd and long, and they got nothing to show for it. And the Golden Flashes will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. They'll give it on the counter. Got enough for the first. Oh, that big stiff arm got him some room. He got loose loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to...
There's some room. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the point after is good. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Running inside, it's Baldwin. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Grabbed behind the line, it's Taylor. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And it's a sack.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback. And I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
The Golden Flashes will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, here on the home team sideline, this quarterback has been absolutely spectacular today. Over 400 yards passing late in the game with this big lead. We're curious to see how long the coaches keep him out there, but from what I can see on the sideline, he wants to continue to play. There is so much momentum and chemistry down here. This offense continues to roll, and it is a blast to watch these guys interact down here on the field.
Maybe a crease. He's at the touchdown, Gamecocks. Excellent pass by the back on the option. Into the end zone for the 7th time in this game.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. That drive took no time at all. Couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. So here comes Kent State's offense, ready to get this drive underway. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. So now it's 2nd and long. He'll run it again. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
And the Golden Flashes will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Takes it on the return. He gets a block. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. The run inside. It's McAllister. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a...
Finding some room. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was capped with an explosive 22-yard run. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Took a shot as he threw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy in front.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. He'll try to get to the marker himself. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? The Golden Flashes will bring the punt team onto the field. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They bring the punter onto the field now.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Catches it at the 30. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've...
Oh, he's got some space. Past the 20. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he added the extra point. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board.
Set to kick off.
No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Handoff from the gun. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Taylor. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play. And the golden flashing. Send out the punt unit. The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out and find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's